matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Peterson. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gain on that return. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
They'll run it from the gun. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Quarterback hammered after the throw. That's an obvious 15-yard penalty. Offense comes to the line with a first down. The defense going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He made the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. He'll hand it off. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. Longhorns are in the red zone. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. He's running out of time here. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
It's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Single back takes the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. Who's in the clear? They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There was nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage. Now, don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
He's got the first and still going. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Running play called on 3rd and short. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Quick throw caught on the left side. Touchdown, Alabama. Strong game by this quarterback. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Can they keep it going? They mix the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Quick juke. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And they get to completion. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
The Longhorns pick up enough for a first down here.
How about that, Chris? Third down and 2. They get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close, but they're going to give them the first down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the first down.
On the run, he'll let it go. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Texas. Great catch and run for 6.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, tied. No chance to catch him there.
Just great execution here by this offense. And so many things have to go right for this option to be successful. Recognizing and getting a defender to commit to the quarterback, a nice pitch, and then having a lane for the running back to run through. And there, everything lined up. When things work out like that, it's really almost impossible to stop.
We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Quarterback still with the football. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Across the 40. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. It's a quick grab. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's second down here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught quickly. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Steps out at the 16. Could have been a lot better off just taking a knee in the end zone. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Grab down the middle. It's Harris.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. Breaking free at the 35. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Looking for some space. It's Harris. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense behind the 6 now on second and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Takes the handoff again. He breaks free. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on second and 13. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So now it's third and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on fourth down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the football. The receiver grabs it. Refuses to go down. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
First and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. The tight end has got it.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
2nd down after that completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down mark.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. This offense really clicking.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Peterson. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And And the back now goes in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. Pass caught. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He fires downfield. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the receiver's got it. He has first down yardage at the 46.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this crucial play coming up. So the ball at midfield. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's loose. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Texas.
Oh, he tried to force that, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Dumps it down to the back, clock. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the 1st down mark. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. It is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down. A chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
They start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Really good call here to go with the jet sweep, but you've got to get north and south. Once the defense is out of position, the quicker you can get vertical, the better chance you can find yardage for that first down.
Delayed handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Back in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's the running back in the flat. 0 running route. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Here comes the bunch formation. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
And the returner being brought down. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. We're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Here he goes. Inside the 20. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Bama. This offense is still clicking. That's That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against the secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. The shotgun running play call.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
He's looking to scramble. Past the 30. He's in the clear. Only marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Longhorns will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal, back at the 13. Design quarterback run. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. He can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Rolls all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Boy, do I love watching this guy play the game. You get caught up in his ability to throw the football, but you get into a situation where it's 4th down and goal. I love that his legs are a threat. This time he finds his way into the end zone for 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. Here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. The timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Can he get there on the ground? Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Crosses the all the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Alabama.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking.
It's a fake PAT, looking to throw for it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 2. Second down.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He pulls in the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's an out route. The catch made. He's found some room at the 45. Goes out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Here comes a handoff. Gets the first and still running. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The Longhorns are looking to keep this drive going. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Longhorns looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Second down, looking to throw it. He makes the grab. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Working clock with the ground game. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
And that's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Steps out at the 16, but have been a lot better off just taking a knee in the end zone. So here comes the Alabama offense back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Quick throw over the middle. Goes incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Defense does a really good job here sitting back in zone coverage, making the windows very tight in the middle of that secondary, and it's tough for the quarterback to make that read.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catchman on the sidelines is enough to move the sticks.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's a draw play. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The game makes it second and medium. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking for some space. It's Harris. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Grab by the receiver. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Receiver trying to make the yardage, takes it on a jet sweep. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and the speed they have.
Crowd trying to help out here on 4th down. He's got it, enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. 2nd and goal for the offense. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, tied. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within 1 score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
The PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the 2-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down to the 25 and moving closer and closer to the red zone.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter. And these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And there's the handoff. Breaking tackles. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And now the defense steps in to call time with 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Tailback with another carry. And a short run there to end the game.